hip hop has become so hip, it's gone pop. That's how Hot 97 got 97% of our youth to listen to Star and Buckwa. But while they were doing that, we were doing nothing. Nothing but selling our medias and mediums like BET to Viacom, who buys our tongue, so we bite our tongue. Holding the truth hostage on stage, giving the performance of our lives as we switch to Power 105, trying to hide from the fact that we've gone from B-boys to B-thugs to B-bitches to B-niggas to B-nothings to be wannabes who don't want to be public enemy of the poor righteous teachers. All we want to be are cash money millionaires. No one cares about hip-hop. Forgetting now we used to record our thoughts on top of our heartbeat that spread our feelings, taking us to the Underground Railroad without tracks because tracks weren't necessary. Words were. Word up, we were putting words up like the sun. Subconsciously conscious of who we are, we call each other son, like, what's up, son? Hoping to one day be a star so we can shine behind our words. Say word. Word to my mother. Word is born. Word up, but that wasn't enough, so we became wordsmiths and rappers, rapping our hearts in the art of rhyme, penetrating hearts and minds with thoughts caught by time to take us back to the days of 8-track when hip-hop was hip-hop and MCs were lethal, sometimes illegal because they were dope. But hip-hop got choked to death by record execs who executed record deals to steal the heart of true hip-hop artists. So now hip-hop is an artless art form where going platinum is the hype. So artists disrespect their might, disrespect their mothers, daughters, sisters, girlfriends, and wives to glorify thug life, trying to make their life seem grim while Graham sees grand profits because Warner Brothers won't warn a brother before he signs the contract that he made contract enslavement. Look. Rap City is in the basement and rap videos are in the gutter. Has videos that insult to injury to honorable women who suffer because of how they portray women. While the children are lost. The children are lost between keeping it real and what is real and what is real. Puff Daddy is the only daddy that most of them know. Growing up in the hood to be hood rats and hoodlums who are quicker to represent for the block of the street they live on than for the black of the skin they live in. So we're dying to know, where did real hip-hop go? It went mainstream, went commercial, went platinum. It went to the Grammy Awards where it gained its world and lost its soul. Now all rappers care about is how much records they sold. Holding their tongues, acting dumb on loud records, unable to hear themselves from going to all these death jams which has left them so deaf. Selling debt, awaiting debt like a bad boy on death row couldn't get his priority or capital right because in his mind, he doesn't think it's about using music to rock a fella. He thinks it's about murder inc. So he sits behind bars in the confines of a brain cell doing time in his mind, which is labeled MCA for mind-controlled artists. And although we're wearing our VH1 glasses, we still can't see behind the music when the graffiti's on the wall. Hip-hop got murdered like Jam Master J, Tupac, and Biggie Smalls. But with all the profit, now the market is universal, so there's no limit to the possibilities as record companies open offices in more towns to clone more clowns will eventually drown in the Atlantic aftermath and raucous while we try to regain our focus. But even the Sony days seem hopeless. Because our interscope is out of scope. It's on the record, on the records. We sell dope and imitate the Colombia Mafia until words become flesh and thoughts manifest with East versus West, and countless rappers are left laying at rest peaceless. But the violence never decreases because the creases of our mind is lined with death. We say we're living our dream, but in reality we die in each breath we breathe. So please, pinch yourself if you think this is how a dream works. This is not a dream. So don't think you're justified because you claim you're living your dream. Things aren't always what they seem. Virgin Records isn't a virgin. It's an unclean money-making machine who should be arrested with a wrister and given the electric chair. Because these shady record companies don't care. They're using hip-hop to do evil. So stop the record. Break the needle. Flip hip hop around and you'll see that hip hop, HiP, HoP. When you flip it around, it's PiH PoH. So stop the record. Break the needle. Flip hip hop around and you'll see that hip hop is for the PiH PoH people.